Today I'll be teaching you something related to advanced sketching. So let's start. New part. Okay, and it will open up a set of different and lots of new sketches. So what is it? These are the normal tools which are used for sketching, but for advanced sketching there are many things, out of which I'll show you. If you go to tools, sketch tools, look over here, you can find fillet, chamfer, offset, convert, lots and lots of. There are six tools again, there are six tools again, there are. So line to line will complete all these tools. So let's start something sketch and see. These are inactivated because we have not made a sketch. So I'll make a sketch now. Let's say the sketch will be something rectangle. I'll make a rectangle. This should be front plane. Right click, make it normal, and then you select this. Okay, so let's say I'll make a rectangle. Once this is made, what I'll do is, okay, I'll make it extrude. Okay, I will extrude this. Once this is done, for example, if you want to make a fillet now, what you do, this is a part which is being made. You go to option, this fillet, and then start drawing. There are, as I have shown you, different kinds of fillets, like whether you want to do the edge fillet, whether you want to do the face fillet. In fillet expert, you go to manual, there are different options in fillet. But an easy way of fillet will be, if you already know what the radius of the fillet is, and if you want to involve that particular fillet in the sketch itself, then there's a different method. Close this thing, okay, and go to sketch, edit sketch, make it normal, make it small. Okay, and now you can see in tools again, sketch tools. Look, these all are activated now because we are into sketch. So now let's start with the first one, fillet. Here, how to make a fillet. Look, when I bring my mouse pointer, it shows the orange line, which is a fillet. It's a fillet of 10 millimeters radius. Make it small, make it just 4. Enter. Look, this is 4. Click here. Okay, one more, I want fillet over here, but over here make it okay. And one more fillet, I want here, I don't want 4, let's say I want 8 this time. Enter, and bring it over here and make it okay. Sketch fillet is done. Okay, so here you can see it shows radius 4 and radius 8 over here. Now one more option I want to try is, like, go to tools, sorry, every time it comes, tools and sketch tools, and then chamfer. Click chamfer. Directly in the sketch itself, click here on the point. Click, it shows the distance and equal distance. So chamfer will be equal from both the sides, and it will be 10 millimeters. Okay, let's click on the point. Look, now it shows the equal chamfer. This is angle distance, which is a little bit different, but this is 10-10. First, I don't want it 10-10. Let's say I want this, I want to change this number. So double click on that and make it 5. Look, now this is 5. Now both these are 5. So when you change one, both the things are changing. So that's only because it is equal distance. When you untick this, it shows two distance like d1 d2. So d1 will be, let's say, 5 and d2 will be 10. So this becomes 10, and again both are 10. So what I'll do is I will change it from here, make it 5 over here, enter. Even after making it okay, this went. I am into the sketch. Again I'm double clicking this thing, but I don't think so it will change. Make it back. Look, now when my part is made, it contains. Again I will go to sketch, make it normal, and I want to make it chamfer. So tools, sketch tools, chamfer, and it shows that this is 5 and this is 10, but is it really 5? What if this is angle distance? A new chamfer. Look, this is the angle distance, like it is 5mm. It shows from here to here it's 5, and this is 45. For example, I will make it more. Let's say I want to make it not 90 but less than 90. It should be less, definitely. So make it 60, enter. And this 5 should be let's say 8, enter, and then make it okay. It's really difficult to change. This is still 45 and this is 5. Make it 60. Yes, now I can make it 60. Look, so this is how I can make it 60. Double click, make it 10. Sorry, back 10. Look, I have made it 10. Yes, 60 and 10. Let's say make it only just 2. Yes, I made it 2. This is with 60 degrees and this is 2. Again change it, make it 15. Yes, so I can change this thing. Okay, and now this can change, but we were changing this, it was difficult to change. If you want to give a try, this should be file. Both the things are changing because it is equal distance, that's why. So nevertheless, but yes, a chamfer can be made in this way, and make it don't make it back, make it this okay. And now if I want to do any changes, like this is the line, click delete. I want to delete this line. Instead of it, I want to use this 3-point arc, like this, 1 point, 2 point, and then say 3 point. Okay, I made some changes in my sketch and back. Now I look the changes. This is how the part looks, and what I need to do is make it normal, and I will draw a few more things. Let's say I will use some dots, like I'm creating dots. Okay, like this, different dots. different dots, something something different. So I will use the tool spline. Regarding this tool spline, I will teach you many things, but not for now. Just see what I'm doing. I'm just connecting these points to each other, to each these points. Look, when it turns orange, click, orange, click, orange, click, orange, click, orange, click. I wanted one more point over here. Click, 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 click. One more point over here. Click. Here I'm making my initials like this, like this. Oh, bad, very bad. Like this. Like this, like this, like this, like this. And I will complete this thing by going down, going up, and like this. Escape. When you go close, these 2 points are not joined. So if in case, if you're sketching something or you miss something, then click this point, control, click this point, and coincident. Look, it shows invalid geometry. Make it okay. No, then in this case what to do, just bring, escape, back, close. Here there are 2 sketch. Here it shows some error in the sketch, so edit sketch, and then what you need to do is you made a spline, just need to make another spline from here to here, or you can also make a line from this point to this point. Make it back, close. It still shows that there is some error. We'll delete this point. Yes. Oh, Control Z, close. This is really very bad. Delete. Again it goes. Again the Control Z. In this case, close. Here you need to know why. See, it shows item unsolvable. Okay, it is red, and item conflicts yellow. So here there is some conflicts in this point here somewhere, so make it delete. Item is unsolvable is red, so this is unsolvable spline. Okay, this is unsolvable, so click here, delete. Okay, now everything is blue, so in this case this point should click here. Okay, back. Now this is ready and this is okay. Now what we'll be doing is features and then extrude cut. Open the tree, sketch, cut. Look, I made something, some kind of keychain or something with my initials, with the use of advanced sketching in the tools. When you go sketch tools, fillet and chamfer has been done till now. Now after making this, what we'll do is we'll do something. We'll go to this sketch, edit sketch, okay, and we'll make it normal. After this we want to do something else. Let's say what we need to do is go to smart dimensions and this is, as you can see, 109 will make 110, or we can also make it 100. This is 100, and let's say in smart dimensions, this and this is 77. We'll make it this also 100. Okay, so both the things are 100 now. Okay, and now we will be doing let's say tools, sketch tools, and offset. So I want to use the option offset. It is 10 millimeter. Add dimensions, select chain rook. Now I'll click this. Look, after clicking this, it creates a yellow line on the outside of the blue line, and the distance between the blue line and the yellow line is 10 millimeters. So the offset is done on the outer end. This is what it has done. What I will do is now I'll make it okay. Look, after making okay, still this remains because I made a sketch, and this option is generally used like where I want to scale my sketch. I've made a sketch and now someone tells me no, the dimensions are changed now, so I want to offset few lines or the complete sketch in case of a small diagram. So this is a very small diagram. I'm offsetting it from all the sides, so the inner side remains the same. So I'll click here, delete, yes, click here, delete, click here, zoom in properly, click here, delete, yes. In this case I can also do is like click here, control, click here, control, also zoom in here, control, click. Everything is selected now, delete with the help of keyboard is to all. Okay, now this is done, and we'll make it back. So look, now you offsetted everything. Now once we have offsetted, what I will be doing is I will check the dimensions. This is 104, sorry, cancel. This is 104, and this is, it shows angle, cancel. So in short, this still shows the angle, but this is 75, and enter, and this, and this is 33. So this is 75 and this is 33, which is almost more than 100. This is more than 100. Earlier I made it 100, so this is the offset. And again, this, there is a length here, this and this, again this is 11. So in this case the offset is being done, and make it okay. But let's say I want to do offset again. Here I can see offset entities, or so you can see in tools, sketch tools, offset entities, and I want to make it offset one more time. Click again. In this way it goes on, and I can also increase. Look, but my shape changes. I want this shape to be maintained, but this changes over here. Even if it goes 60, 70, when I make it close, look, it is getting the shape. Look how it is getting the shape. The curvatures are good till 20, but more than 20 if it goes, look, it spoils my diagram. So this is offset. Now what I want to do is like 20 millimeters. I want to make 10, or let's say I will make it 5, enter. But I don't want outer side, I want it inner side, so it will be reverse. Or I'll make it I'll make it 10 inner side. This, when you click reverse, outside, reverse, inside. Now I will get back my original sketch which I had already made. What is bidirectional means both the sides. This is on the both the sides. Click here. This is what I made and make it okay. This time this is the original sketch and this is the offset, and this time I'm not going to delete the outer sketch. I'll make it when I keep it like this and back. See what happens. Look, I'll get a sketch. This is what Solidworks is, because there are two sketches, so definitely it will fill material in between the sketches. So this is how Solidworks actually works, and you need to understand. And I have also told you in my earlier sessions, if you go back to this sketch and you delete this, and if there is only one sketch, then definitely it fills inside the sketch. So this is how the offset entities works. Again, offset entities, and then I want to make it bidirectional. So but before making bidirectional, I will delete this. Delete. Yes. Again, select, 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 and then select. Delete. Yes to one. This is a sketch. Offset, click, bidirectional. Okay, now there are 3 sketches. Go to see what happens, then go back. Look, cannot rebuild, close, so it shows error. So we can make 2 sketches but not 3. So this was regarding the option offset. Now I will teach you one more option, but before starting that option, I need to do is I need to select this sketch, make it okay. This cut actually, this is a sketch, make it normal, and let's say control, everything is control, this is control, 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 last control, delete. Yes, okay, this is a thing, this is a sketch what I need. And for teaching you one more option will be good. So go to tools, go down, sketch tools, and I will teach you an option called scale. Sorry, I'm moving directly to this line because this I will show you some easy options for now, and then later on, but definitely will complete all the options. So scale, when you go to scale, you'll find a block over here, entities to scale. Okay, what are the entities to scale? This line 1, zoom in, line 2, and no need to press control this time. Okay, just click on the lines, 3rd line, click 4th line, 5th line, 6th, 7th, and 8th. This is the complete part which I selected. And scale about point, which point you want to scale about. How to scale it about this point, say click here. Okay, sorry, point, I don't want this point, delete. Scale about, so click here and then click this point. Okay, now a yellow color dot appears and it shows scale point define, copy. Okay, click on the copy, and this is 1. I make it 2. Look, What is this? This means the scale is the scale which you made is 2 times more than this. Make it 1.5. Look, make it 5 times more. So this is yellow line is 5 times more than the original sketch. I want to make it 2 times more. Zoom in. This is 2 times more, and these are the copies, like of one copy. Make it 2 copy. Enter. Click here. 2. Look, now you can see 2 copies. Click here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are n number of copies which you can make, but all these copies are increasing in length by 2. So if this is the original sketch, the second sketch is 2 times more than the first sketch. If you go to the third sketch, which is again 4 times more than the first sketch, and this is 2 times more than the second sketch. So in this ratio it goes on. Now I don't want 8 copies, I want just 1. So make it less 1, and no 2, I want 1.5. Enter. This is 1.5, and if you want copy, then click here. If you don't want copy, click here. I want only this sketch, I want only 1.5 that sketch, so make it scale. Okay, this one. Okay, look, the scale has been done. This is 1.5 more back. Continue. It shows some error because my D went away due to the arc, because my defined point was this, and then the sketch went from year to year. That's the reason why it went. But I will do Control Z in this case. Okay, again Control Z here, make it okay. Back, close. See, again Control Z, Control Z. Yeah, because I deleted this sketch, that's why. In this case I need to select the inner side. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Delete. Okay, now make it back. Close. Okay, so this is when I go back to my sketch normal, what I showed you in my tools, sketch tools, scale, that I can select only one line also. If I select the whole sketch, scale about this point will be, when I make a scale about this point. Okay, and number of copies, if I increase, look, 1.3, 1.4, and this time I need a copy. So, and if I need a copy this time, then make it okay. Scale, okay. Look, there are 2 scales, 2 diagrams this time, because I made it from this point. So now in this case, when I selected this point, the scale goes from year to year. If I select this point, it goes from year to year. So it depends how you want to sketch, because sometimes scaling becomes very much necessary. If you make a part, a small model of aeroplane, and you want to scale it to the original size, then definitely you can, but you need to make many things inside it, or in other words, vice versa. If you are making a whole complete real aeroplane and you want to make a model. So for making a model you need to scale it, and for scaling it this option is really very necessary. Now I'll show you another option, but for that I will make it back, exit the sketch, stop and repair, no, close, and close this, don't save, make it new, because now I'll show you another thing. Go to front, make it normal, and I will show you some sketch from here to making something, and escape, select line, making something, this is the line, and escape again, select the line, okay, escape. Now I made this thing, this sketch, and now sometime what happens, I was making a square actually, but by mistake this line went outside, this went outside. Now I want to trim these lines, so I'm going to use another option called trim, and let's see how the option trim works. Tools, sketch tools, and then the first option after this line is trim. When you select this trim you find 1 2 3 4 5, there are 5 options of trim: power trim, corner, trim away inside, trim away outside, trim to closest. So out of this I generally use two types of trim, is power trim and trim to closest. So but my favorite is trim to closest. Let's go to power trim. In power trim what we need to do is click line, this line, and I will select this line. Look, this thing goes away. Again the same thing, click line and click this line, the blue line, this blue line goes away. I selected this line first, now the second line, blue line. Now what happens is, like for example, if I select this line, this will go away. So click this line okay, I click this line. When I click this line, this blue, it shows the blue one goes away. Look, I have selected only one line. When I come here, and when I come here, this line goes away. What happens is, this line goes, it shows the blue one. Control Z, I wanted that one. Again go to the option trim and click this line, click this line, this goes away. So this is how it goes away. Make it Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, trim entities, I want to use trim to closest. Trim to closest means just you want to click the area where you don't want that thing. Click here, it goes. Click here, it goes. Click here, it goes. Goes. Look, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. This is how trim this works. This is corner trim. When you select the corner trim, click here, click here. Look, this thing goes away. Control Z. Corner trim, click here, click here. This thing goes away. So the opposite side goes away. I want this thing, keep this. I want this thing, yes, it goes away. Trim entities, trim away inside. It shows this diagram. If you understand this diagram, you will know how to trim away inside. There are 2 lines vertical and 3 lines horizontal. Okay, click here, click here, no, click here. When you click here, that thing goes away. Control Z. Trim away inside. Click here, click here, Look, I click, but it's not working. So I think it works if there is one more line like this. So one line, two line, three line, the third line goes away. One line, two line, third line. What I'll do is I'll use this option. Okay, one line, two line, three line, the third line goes away. Control Z, trim. But generally these two options are a bit weird option, and I never use this thing. One line, two line, and this three line. Look, you getting me? It clearly shows trim away outside. So one line, two lines. So you need to like three lines. So these are the two line, and when you click this sides goes away. When you click this sides goes away. When you click this sides goes away. Look, this will remain the same. When you click this goes away, and this goes away. Now if I select this, nothing will happen. This, nothing is going to happen. So now trim to closest. I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. Okay, back. So this is how the option trim works if you're making, you know, some kind of arc like this, anything like this, some arc, and there's a line over here, it goes like this. Oh, by mistake you made it like this. Now go to trim, and I generally use maybe power trim or trim to closest. Power trim, this and this, it goes this and this. Now see what happens. Something weird, you know. So in this case you need to use trim to closer, which is this. So this is about what your diagram is and the option trim. Now in this sketch, if I'm making some changes like click, delete, yes, I will make a new sketch that's good for me, and it will be like, you know, this is one line and this is another line, escape, and this is the third line, escape. So this is the fourth line, escape. And you know, if I made such kind of sketch and I forgot to join these lines, what you can do is you can go for coincident. But if you go for coincident, then again the dimension will change, as you want to maintain this width and length of the path. So in this case a very simple technique can be used. You know, we in my earlier section, like I was making a spline and the two things were not joining and we were not able to join those things what we did. But here I will do it differently. Like go to tools, sketch tools, and then second options, extend, click, and go to extend, just click here. Look, it will extend, it will show an orange line. Click, left click, done. The extend work is done. Click here, done. Again the extend work is done. Now when you go here, it won't extend. Zoom in. Why? Click here, it won't extend till here because this is not in line. This point is not in line with this thing, so it is not going to extend. For example, if I draw a line from here to here and escape, one more line from here to here, okay, escape. Now if I go to the option tools, sketch tools, extend, then look, it extends over here. Look, click here, click here. Look, it extends in this way. The option extend is working, but here it's not working because this is not in line. But for making it line, what we need to do is click here, click on this dot, and now this is in line. When this becomes in line, escape. Okay, here watch what happens. Tools, sketch tools, extend. This goes here, so you need to do here, click, extend, back, done. Our extending work is done. Forget about making this rectangle. Also, if you are making some kind of arc, for example, let's say this is a 3-point arc, and you're making some arc. This point, and let's say this point and this point. This is my arc done. Whether I'm able to extend this or not, I don't know. Tools, sketch tools, extend. Yes, I can extend the sketch. So this is how it also works with the help of arc also. And really, this sometimes this option is helpful. Now make it back, and now this is the sketch which I made here. If I want to use something different, like for example, let's say this is the line, I'll click here, I'll click on this line. Look, and if I want to delete this line, yes, sorry, escape. If I want to delete this line, if I'm into the sketch and then I want to delete this line, delete, the line goes, Control Z, the complete line goes. But no, I don't want the complete line to go away. For that you need to use another option called tools, sketch tools, split entities, click. You know, many things you can learn and understand from the diagram, like sketch tools, the logo, what the logo says, the trim, the scissor says trim, extend says this is how you're gonna extend the thing, split entities says a dot, the jog line, you know, the you can, the fillet, the curved, the chamfer, the this small logo says many things, and no need to remember the name, like offset entities, it shows how the offset is done. So this is a very good thing in Solidworks. Okay, so now split entities, here when I click it becomes orange, click, it gives a dot. Here when I click it gives a dot, and here when I click it gives a dot. Why this is necessary? Okay, this splitting work is done. Click on the sketch entity to split. Now when I clicked earlier, it was a complete sketch. Now look, it has been divided into 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I don't want this center one, click, close this. Now I don't want this center one, click, delete, it goes away. Let's say I also don't want this one, delete. Let's say I also don't want this one, delete. Look how easy it is, let's say here in this sketch I want to use the split entities. This is my sketch, but I want some minor modification. My modifications will be using split entities. I will click here, dot, I will click here, dot. Now close this, I will click here and delete. This goes away because I don't want it that curve. Instead of that, I wanted a line back. Look, this is done. You know why this option is good for me? Yes, definitely what I'm doing is good for me, and I'm replacing the curve with the line, and this is how my modification works. But sometimes this split also necessary in spline. Like for example, when you're drawing a spline, you know, this is a spline. Edit sketch, go to sketch, edit sketch, then draw a spline. When you're drawing a spline, like 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, and 5 point. Click. If you are drawing this sketch, you have some limitations, like this is the point, this point I'll move it over here somewhere, and this point I will move here, this point I'll move here somewhere, and this point I will move here somewhere. For example, let's assume in this case somewhere here and very close to here. Let's assume we have only 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and 4 point in the diagram. For example, we have only 4 point, and I'm changing the sketch. Look, I'm changing the sketch. It goes down, it comes up, but I want a curvature here. See, when I'm moving, it moves completely from here, from this point, but I don't want it like this. I want some kind of curvatures from here, and then it should go down. Definitely I have a point here, but again I want a curvature here like this, and I want this to be outside. So what to do in this case? I cannot do anything. I can just decrease the height. But what about this thing? The A, this is a A, this remains the same. The width, to change that, tools, sketch tools, split entities, click a point here, done, that's it, close. Now look, I can increase the width, which I was not able to do. I can decrease the width, I can increase. I wanted this thing, and I want it like this, done. So this is very helpful, really helpful if you are drawing freehand sketches. If you are not drawing any engineering part, but if you're drawing any architectural model or some kind of freehand sketch, then definitely sketch entities is really useful. Now let's say I will delete the sketch first. Go to sketch, edit sketch. I don't want this thing, this complete thing. Delete. No, it is not selecting like this. Yes, now delete. Okay, now I want to do something different. I want to do, let's say this is my line. I drawn a line. Okay, and next option, tools, sketch tools, jog line. Look how the jog line looks. Click. When you click, this is your line, this is your sketch. When you click here, look, I have not holded anything, I have not clicked any button, I'm just moving my mouse. When I first click over here, it shows like this. So where you want your jog, like the normal line breaks up into two pieces like this. So I want from here to here, click. Look, the center line goes away, it breaks up into 1 and 2 are breaked up, and they are being connected by a separator. This is a kind of separator, a kind of connection, some indirect connection. This was a direct connection. So this is how your jog is made, and now then when a jog is made, later on you can go to smart dimension, then make it. Now I want this is 60, or now I want this to be 30, and now I want this to be 25 or whatever. Close. Yes, because both these things remain the same, that way. So later on you can decide what you want to do, but why the jog line is necessary? It is not necessary in all the cases, but the thing is like, what you do is like, when a line is for making such kind of objects, what you do is like this, then like this, then like this, like this, like this, like this, escape. And then you wanted to make this thing, both the things parallel, these are not sorry, equal in length, then you select this and select this and make it equal. All these things takes time. So if you know the option of jog line, it becomes very necessary. Apart from that, for example, if you are having such kind of sketch and you want to make a jog out of it, then it becomes really very easy. Like tools, sketch tools, jog line. Look, from here to here I'll add one jog, from here to here I'll make a thicker jog, from here to here very small jog, and from here to here like this kind of jog. Look, closes. How quickly and easily I made this diagram. If I want to make the same diagram with the help of line, it would be like this, like this, like this, like this. How much time it takes. And then if need to make this thing parallel, need to make both this line equal, a lot of stuff. So if you're using jog, then it's a very quick job. Now I'm going to show you one more option for that. Back, close, don't save, new, okay, and close this, front, normal, rectangle. Okay, my rectangle is made. And features, extrude. Okay, so this is what I made, and I want to use a new option called construction geometry. For that I made a rectangle and then I extruded. But now I'll go to sketch and edit sketch, normal. I like it to make normal. And then what I'll do is tools, sketch tools, construction geometry. Click here. Look, it becomes a dotted. You cannot extrude a sketch from the hidden lines. What you're gonna do is, you can see over here, like when this is made, I'll make it not a sketch, the boss, normal. This is normal. Now whether you can make any, this is something like, I want to draw a circle, okay, and for the circle I want the x and y, the point. So where I want to make a circle, it's difficult for me. So for that, what I'll do is go to sketch, click here, click this face, and here, what I'll be doing is, like, I'll make a line like this, escape, again I'll make a line like this. Okay, now I got the center point of it from which I can make a circle. So what I'll do is I'll make a circle from here, from this point. Yes, I made a circle. And now, but I don't require these lines anymore. I don't require. So for that, what I'll do is tools, sketch tools, construction geometry. Sorry, not this one, I made a mistake. Select this and select this. Now go to tools, sketch tools, construction geometry. Look, this is done. Now from features, what do you extrude this? I'm extruding this thing. Look, 100, 50. Okay, I made this thing. I cannot see the hidden lines now, but if I go to sketch, edit sketch, yes, definitely I can see these hidden lines. Back. Now say now say I don't want this boss. Delete. Yes. I also don't want the sketch. Delete. Yes. Now I'll go to the sketch. Again I can see these hidden lines. Make it normal. Now using these hidden lines as reference, I'll make one more rectangle from here to here. Done. Now when I make it back, look, I made this extrude. Now when you go back to sketch, you cannot see the hidden lines because they are now converted into the normal lines. Back. So this is how your option of construction geometry works, and definitely it is really helpful when you're making a complicated sketches. And in those sketches, for example, if you're making a cylinder block or an engine, complete engine with piston and cylinder and cams, different cams and railings and all, then definitely you need construction lines to make these sketches now and then. And those sketches are really for precision work or some accuracy. It's this option, tools, construction geometry, is really helpful. Similarly, like a very small example, if you're sketching something like editing sketch, or forget about editing sketch, you can directly on this thing, like I want to make a circle on the four edges. Then very quickly what I'll be doing is, like, I'll make a line from here to here. Okay, again escape, and again I'll make a line from, sorry, just selected, here to here. Similarly, I'll continue this line up till here. I will escape, again select this line from here to here. Okay, escape, again select this thing from here to here. Escape, select the line, again select inline with this one. When you made this kind of sketches, and now I want to make a squares, sorry, not squares, these circles from this area, this point or this point. Look, one circle, zoom in a little bit from this, this big, and from this like this. Escape. You can make a circle definitely, but what about these lines? Now we don't need these lines anymore, so click. I don't say you delete these lines because we need these lines in the later case. So tools, sketch tools, construction geometry, done. And what about these circles? 1, 2, control 3, control 4, features, extrude. Look, how to extrude this thing, this is a different kind of thing which I am doing. I extruded this thing. Done. My extrusion work is done. What about this hole? This was not selected properly, so it went away. But such kind of structures if I'm making, and for that I needed the construction lines. Here you can see the axis, like how far the bolt goes inside the part. So this is how your and when you go back again to the sketch, yes, definitely you can see the lines and all. This was not selected, so it went away. But yes, this is how you make your parts, and with the help of construction lines. Thank you.